have very bad news. It's kind of slow. My lower back is killing me lately. I took myself out on a date. When I woke up today, I woke up so my last session. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday. Got lost track of the week for a moment. It is Thursday, but I have very bad news. I don't know what exactly happened last night, but I could have sworn I started my sleep tracking session with my device. But when I woke up this morning, there was nothing. So maybe I just thought I did, but I didn't. But unfortunately, there is no sleep research to be done today. Very sad about that because I feel like I just wasted an opportunity to catch something really good. But you know what? Things like that happen. I had to manually input my sleep data just so that my Pokemon can regenerate HP. So let's see whether or not that happened. Okay, so it's good. Let's do breakfast. Actually, I think my inventory bag might be getting full, so I should cook first. And I've been very good with making the fruit flans. Usually I have difficulty making this because I don't gather enough eggs, but my Ampharos and Delibird are doing great work in gathering eggs. The dish strength is slowly but steadily increasing. And I have a delicious matcha waiting to be stirred for later. And let's see. I think we're at Master 7. Yes, we're at Master 7 now. So unfortunately, nothing cool to show you guys. I did see though that when I inputted my data, it mentioned that my next sleep session I will have 2 bonus biscuits, I think. So now I'm like, it's not that bad. But in terms of recording, kind of a slow video. So this is the Totodile I caught the other day, and honestly, it's meh. Going to continue looking for another one. And then I caught another Wooper, but this time it's completely mixed ingredient list. And skill trigger S, skill level up, research EXP bonus, helping speed M, and helping bonus at level 100. It's energy recovery down and ingredient finding up, so could definitely do better. Actually, I think the first Wooper I caught is better. Actually, no, I lied. It's ingredient finding down, but I do like that it has ingredient finder, although that's at level 50. So yeah, in terms of my water week, it's kind of slow. Not as much as I thought there would be in terms of catches, unfortunately, but it's probably on me as well. So let's pick up all that. Let's pick up our sleep points and then pick up our daily gift. I have been using the mini candy boost function, so that's a great bonus that happens during this event. We got more diamonds. Although I don't have any like water type Pokemon to even use it on, so I've just been using it on my like Wigglytuff and Gengar. But research community tab. Let me give my drink a little stir. And gotta make sure not to spill it too. It's harder to mix in the bottom because the ice just gets in the way. But that's looking good. Let's take a sip. It's just so delicious. The color is a bit funky, but that's because the blueberry syrup is like so blue that when it mixes with the green, it looks like that. But let's see what everyone got while I catch up with you guys on how my day's been. So actually, yesterday was Wednesday, my class was canceled, so I think it was a blessing in disguise because my lower back is killing me lately. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I accidentally pulled it again, but it feels like how it hurt when I pulled it the first time last year, but more mild. I just noticed every time I need to reach for something and my lower back is curved, it hurts so much. So doing like the cat cow, cow is all right, cat hurts. Maybe I'm getting that mixed up, but I think you know what I mean. So it's hurting. I decided not to do any weightlifting yesterday because I didn't want to further injure my back. So I think for the rest of the week, I'm just going to take it easy when it comes to fitness because I don't want to aggravate my lower back. And healing a lower back takes quite some time. Whoa, Game Jane. Congrats on the shiny Crocona. It always reminds me of the Flintstones because of the... It looks like it's wearing, you know, clothes. But yeah, so yesterday I went to get groceries, which was nice. It was raining. Like Tuesday, Wednesday was raining, kind of gloomy. It makes me very sad when it rains as well. But I was like, you know what? No matter how sad you are, you need to get groceries or else you're going to be starving. So I did my groceries, and then I don't know if you guys are on Swedish candy side of the internet, but that's been like all over my page. It's been like a buzz for a while now, but only recently I found out that there's a shop in my area, in my city, that sells it. So I was like, oh my god, because it's on the way for groceries, why not go? So I headed there afterwards. I decided it's a rainy day, but I'm gonna make the best out of it. I took myself out on a date on a neighborhood that I'm not usually frequenting, so that was nice. I went into this home goods store, picked up a cute little rattan circle tray to keep on my sofa so that it just catches like all of my random stuff, like my lip balm, hand cream, controller, any snacks. So love that. And I also picked up some incense sticks, and I was torn between two scents. But the scent that I ultimately ended up going with was a scent that reminded me of my stay in Hakone when my boyfriend and I went to Hakone for the hot springs. And this particular place they had a very nice piney scent in their lobby. And whenever I smell it, I'm taken back to that moment because it was so tranquil, so peaceful, and it was such a lovely moment. So I'm glad I got those incense because it just so happens that it smells like that place. So extra relaxation. And the burn time is an hour. Surprisingly, 1 hour for incense sticks. So I burnt it last night and I can confirm it is 1 hour burn time. So very happy about that. And then yeah, so the candy shop didn't have the Swedish candy, so I was a little bummed about that, but kind of expected it as well because there's like such a huge demand worldwide for this goddamn candy. And my boyfriend was supposed to pass by Sweden during his trip, but he decided not to. So part of me is like, no, I really wanted that Swedish candy. But it's okay. I hear that most people say that you gain more satisfaction watching people eat it than actually eating it yourself, because when you eat it, they're like, oh, that's it. So maybe I saved myself some trouble and some money as well. But there was also this flower shop in the neighborhood, so I popped by, but none of the flowers were really calling out to me, so I decided not to pick up any. But there's two favorite flower shops in my city that I like to go to, but one is pretty far away, so I don't really go to that one often. But there's another one that's like, ooh, Sarah, congrats on the shiny Psyduck. It's so beautiful, and I love your team. It's like so cute. The Dragonair, the pink Dragonair, oh my god, it's such a beautiful color. I feel like if I had a shiny Dragonair, I would want to keep it as a Dragonair. I don't want to evolve it to a Dragonite, you know? But congrats on this Psyduck. It's so beautiful. But yeah, there's this flower shop nearby. It's like a 10 minute walk away. And I really like the flowers there, and they last a really long time too. So maybe later today I will pass by to pick up some fresh flowers. On another note, when I woke up today, I woke up so hungry. Like, I have this huge craving for spicy noodles, like the cup noodles. So I have some in my pantry, and right after filming and editing, I'm going to enjoy a big cup of spicy noodles. Maybe I'll head out. So before my lunch, I'll head out to get flowers first. Come back, trim them, put them in a vase, and then enjoy my noodles for lunchtime. Oh, didn't realize, TW, congrats on the shiny Raticate. The pretty red Raticate. So yeah, that pretty much was my Wednesday. And then earlier today, I had a session with my therapist. So just caught up with her on what's been going on, how my week's been so far without my boyfriend here. Talking about, like, you know, just the regular stuff that we talk about. And just sharing my thoughts and feelings, having her kind of listen through them and give me different perspectives as well for anything that I may be missing when I'm telling her these things. So it's always so nice to have those conversations with her. And I feel like I've grown, honestly, I've grown so much being with her. And it's bittersweet because next session, so I see her in 3 weeks, and it's going to be my last session because she's going to be going on mat leave. So she told me, like, for our last session, I should reflect a bit on how much I've grown, things that I want to continue working on afterwards. And I was like, oh my God, it kind of feels like I'm graduating from therapy. And she's like, I feel like you're ready for it. Like, you are ready to graduate from therapy. You're doing so well. And I was like, thank you so much. So I'm really looking forward to our last talk and just kind of like recounting how much we've built together in terms of like our rapport, trust, and how much I've worked through the issues that I've worked on when I first came to her. And looking back now, I have such a more lighter feeling when it comes to life, especially with my outlook on life. I'm a lot more happy. Like, before I started therapy, I was like so sad. I had such a negative outlook on life. I was only seeing the negative things in life as well. And I feel like if you're constantly miserable, you're obviously going to only notice the miserable, sad things in life. But developing a good mindset, choosing to be happy, doing things that make you happy, when you're like that, you just notice the beauty of life and like the small things and the important things of life, and you just appreciate it so much, and you notice the happier moments and able to celebrate those happy moments. So yeah, I've gone such a long way, and I just feel so much lighter too. So it's crazy. Like, even when I look back at old pictures, I'm like, damn, like I thought I was okay in those moments, but looking back now, comparing how I look now and then, I just look so much more happier and healthy now than I do back in those photos. Actually, when I was hanging out with my friends the other day, my friends were like, one of my best friends was like, you're glowing, like you just seem so happy. And I'm like, yeah, because I am. So it's nice to see that other people notice it too. But yeah, that is my therapy session. It was a great session. It's going to be bittersweet doing my last one in 3 weeks, but I feel like I'm ready to stop. And I don't think I'm going to stop forever, but in this moment of my life, I'm able to deal with things very well. I'm able to regulate my emotions. I'm able to see things in different points of view, not take things too personal or get too triggered. And I know how to manage my triggers as well. So I feel like I've developed very good tools, and it was definitely sessions that were not gone to waste. Like, I definitely benefited so much out of it, but I'm ready to take a pause. And yeah, I feel like it feels weird to take a pause because I've been doing it for quite some time now, but I know some people, they have it on and off where like they schedule with their therapist whenever they need to, and that's totally okay as well. So I think I have to just let go of that thought that I have this fear that I'm gonna lose progress if I stop. But I should have more faith in myself, you know? At the end of the day, I should have more faith in myself that I really worked it through, and it's not going to go downhill the moment I stop. So those are my thoughts. I hope you guys enjoyed this video despite not seeing anything exciting, especially because the sleep research it didn't properly track, so I'm so sad about that. But you know what, things happen. There isn't going to be any video for tomorrow and the weekend because I'm having another sister sleepover, so we're going to be having so much fun. My sister wants to do throwing, like pottery throwing, so perfect, because I wanted to do that too. So very excited for our sister activities. It's going to be our last sleepover before my boyfriend comes home and also before she starts school again. So we're going to get in a lot of bonding time. I actually see another friend today as well. So we're going to eat some Vietnamese food, and I'm very excited to eat and catch up and gossip because that's what girls do. I'm kidding. Gossiping is fun when it's like healthy gossip, you know, the exchange of information. I do not like shit talking type of gossip because I've noticed that if people can come to you constantly shit talking the friends around you, imagine when they go back to like Billy Bob and start talking shit about you, you know? So be careful with the type of people you shit talk with as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me in this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next week. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.